My boys. Look at this. Boom, buddy. Goodness. Wait a minute, y'all have to announce yourself. Who are you?
Ever since I can remember, I always loved wrestling. And that's all I wanted to do, was either watch wrestling or wrestle.
I remember when we first started wrestling, when we first asked my mom to record us. And that's when, you know, I was in my tidy whities, and then my brother was in shorts.
My brother Austin was probably 3 or 4 at the time. I was like 7 or 8. And we would be out there on the trampoline wrestling.
Me and Alex, we became friends when I first moved here. I was riding my bike on the way home one day from school, and he was younger. He's 3 years younger than me. And he was outside just playing in the rocks and the sand and stuff. And the most random way, I just went up to him and I just said, "Hi, my name is Paul." And then he told me, "Hey, I'm Alex." And then he just said, "Want to be friends?" And then from then on out, every day, from that day until now, I was at his house from like noon to midnight, and all we did was watch wrestling, talk about wrestling, and we would start wrestling in the backyard on the trampoline, just having fun. And then we decided to make our own little show.
Me and Paul would watch wrestling every Monday night.
WCW Nitro and Thunder during the week, and we always wanted to become wrestlers ourselves.
We didn't have a ring, we didn't have anything like what we saw on TV, but we had a trampoline. And that's why we called it the ring. And I think still to this day, when I refer to the trampoline, I call it a ring.
We had Alex's mom, Margot. She filmed for us because we really wanted someone to film. And I mean, of course, we could have just put it down ourselves, but we just really wanted his mom out there just to watch us, because it's kind of like having a fan out there.
I would just come in my Rey Mysterio mask. And then, you know, because I was the smallest one, Rey Mysterio was the smallest one, so I went out there thinking I was the Rey Mysterio.
His little Rey Mysterio mask, he always wore that thing anytime we wrestled.
Paul came out to Undertaker's song. Paul would come out on his bike.
Flair, thinking he was a Flair, and then we'd all just say quotes, and we'd all just say lines that those wrestlers would say.
My time this time, boy! Woo!
You know, that's what we did. That's what we did after school. That's what we did on the weekends, was just play around and wrestle. And in our minds, it was huge.
I remember all our little backyard wrestling names we had. We started off as ABW,
Alex's Backyard Wrestling,
and then we had APA Wrestling,
Alex Paul Austin Wrestling.
Maybe it was HCW,
Hardcore Championship Wrestling,
HEW,
Hardcore Extreme Wrestling.
For some reason I didn't like that, so I went back to HCW, so now we're HCW again.
And that all led to us becoming ESW.
I remember when a brand new video game came out called Showdown Legends of Wrestling. And I thought the word showdown was just so cool. And I decided, you know what? What about ESW? You know, Extreme Showdown Wrestling. And Paul liked it, Austin liked it, you know, and ever since then, you know, I think on our old little website, it says since the summer of 2005. So since the summer of 2005, we have been ESW, Extreme Showdown Wrestling.